Let's see here. There we go. Okay, just checking the volume. Yeah, we're all good there. All right. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. I think we got to have... Oh. So this is going to be the big shot where Popo beheads the captain of the Clerg. I'm wondering if I should reference Thor number 380. Would that be a good idea? How did it take forever for me to find Thor number 380? Well, it didn't take forever at least. Okay, so... because there is that shot there, which is basically what I'm going for. I think we want it more on a slant there. Hey, Monty, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. I don't think direct reference is going to be necessary on this. I'll keep it nearby just for ideas and stuff, but... and we'll do a big old splash going out, basically, like here. Hey, Lainey, how's it going? We're not going to need to go into too much detail on this because this is basically the layout. Thanks very much. We're just getting started. I could spend all sorts of time on the layout today, but most of it isn't going to get translated if I do, so it is kind of a exercise of futility. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta keep up to date, man. And my house is getting buzzed by seaplanes again. Every fucking time. Actually, I think it's a helicopter. Hey, Comic King. How you doing, buddy? How do you draw these guys' noses again? I made this shit up. You'd think I'd remember. Oh, thanks, Leanie. I appreciate it. Where would I have it? Let's see. Where do I have it scanned in? I guess I probably have it on the desktop, actually. Somewhere. There it is. Did I draw a clear shot of one of their noses? Yeah, kind of. That'll do. Oh, was that, Extreminators? I was thinking, like, who is this guy? Do I know this guy? How do you know who I am? That is such a great fucking name, man. I didn't know what to say in response because I'm like, I don't know who this person is because, you know, your handles don't line up. But not that mine do exactly, but you know. Yeah, no, that's like the best fucking name I've heard for that kind of thing. I was sitting there thinking like, oh, you fucking, how did I not think of that? It's like, because it's too good. You never would have. Blood Force attack. That is true. That is true. Hey, Roland, how's it going? Look, if you want later on, we can draw Puck. It shouldn't take too long. Monty, come on, man. Nobody ever wants to hear that as the first thing. Okay. So we got that as the head. So we're going to need Popo swinging a sword here on page 2. Let's go with this. It's gonna be a little difficult. Okay, except unless I don't bother trying to make it make sense. Hey, Lord of Fleck. No, I don't remember that at all, to be honest. And I wouldn't blame anybody for not remembering him. So this is the head, the sword hilt here. Kind of want to put his eyes on the opposite sides of his head in honor of Liefeld. Hey, Robo, how you doing, buddy? Oh, this is just a mechanical pencil. It is a harder lead than usual, but not extremely so. These eyes look fucked up now because I did a fucking joke to start with. I think it's like a 2H or something. Yeah, I figure we gotta start things off with a double page splash on 2 and 3. This is the storyline between the Clerg and Popo finally coming to an end. Like, I half want to do a climactic battle on the ship, but at the same time, there is another climactic battle going on between Blood Force and the mech from the end of issue 5. So it's like, do we need battles? It's like, well, probably, but would it be confusing? I don't know, maybe. I feel like we gotta twist them up here more. This is kind of a little bit boring. Well, here, let's figure some shit out first. Let's get the basics down here first. Give him a slight twist on the head there. I do. I try to say that every time the song comes on. It's very empowering. Okay, let's... Now let's twist up the shoulders here. Let's make the shoulders massive. Yes, let's do that. And get some real Greg Capullo type threads coming off the jacket. Lack of sleeves here. Hey, MEP, how you doing, bud? If you were to bury a time capsule for future civilizations, would you include your own comic? I don't know. I don't know that there's... I feel like without me there to explain it, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? There's a theme for Cobra. Was that right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's totally not appropriate for Cobra, I don't think. Okay, we're going to have to go with super striated vascular arms here, I think. Like as biz as I can make them, which will not be super close to biz, but fuck it. Dude, just do some fucking laundry already. Seen Cobra twice, and apparently I don't remember the first 18. I don't think I've ever seen Cobra. So when I saw Stone Cold, it seemed completely original to me at the opening there. It is a little funny that I've seen Stone Cold and not Cobra. I wonder why I didn't see Cobra. I'm sure I would have suggested that at some point. Was Bill in Cobra? Oh, Predator. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You gotta give a bit more context next time. Or, you know, don't, because I'm probably not going to pick it up. Up to you, I guess. Completely optional. I don't think I appreciated Bill enough when we had him. You know, I liked him okay, but I didn't, you know. I think I probably grieved Alan Rickman more when he passed in the moment. It might be more of like a even footing kind of thing these days. I don't know. Okay, this is looking a lot better than it was originally. After Aliens and True Lies, yeah. See, that's the thing. I think if at the time you'd pointed out, like, look at all this shit he did, I would have been like, oh, fuck yeah, you're right. I also loved him in Edge of Tomorrow. I thought he was the best guy, the best actor in there. he had the best performance. He's just looking more and more like Ryu every time I draw him, I think. Popo here. Hey, it's Brain here. How's it going, buddy? I feel like this chin has to be even lower now. It's already kind of low. This is like Joe Mad chin or jaw almost. Does your Uncle Jerk do stippling? Fuck's sake, dude. I guess I'm not surprised. I've sat in on a few of his live streams, but it has been a while. Does he still do those? Do you know? It's been a couple of years now that I think of it, actually. When does the stipple start? Well, I don't want to give away too much, but that's the same day that I put on, fucking... What is the name of that movie now that you were always talking about? He does a... Yeah, I know about the art auctions, yeah. That's good stuff. Birdemic, that was it. Okay, I thought it was Sharknado or something for a second. Like, I was trying to wrap my head around it. I think we decided that. How big is this fucking sword handle? Hang on. It's like a baseball bat. Well, he's holding it. All right, Monty. Glad to see you at least. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Okay, actually try to draw these out a little bit. Because right now it just kind of scribbles where the joints meet up. That's not going to help me too much when I got to actually try and flesh it out. This is... What the fuck is going on here? I'm like looking at this part, then I'm looking at this part, then I'm looking at this part separately, and then look at it as a whole. It's like, what the fuck is that? That's supposed to be an arm? Is that even better? I'm not even sure. Kind of picked a tough angle. Maybe I could put a title over this or something. It's always the first instinct. How can we cover it with lettering? Let's get a bit of a spawn cloak going on here with his trench coat. Did he had some kind of leg strap before, I'm pretty sure. Again, we gotta have the tatters all over everything. Because Popo's been through the ringer a little bit. Okay, where's my red pencil? Because I kind of want to get a bunch of this down now. That'll work. Only thing with these are soft as shit, so. Ew. God damn it. Sometimes it'd be nice if I thought before I spoke a little bit. Oh, well, that's helpful. God damn it. These fucking baby shit soft pencils. Here, I'm trying to sharpen it. It's not working very well. I feel like every time it gets hung up, that's the sound of the lead breaking. I think that is, too. Maybe that'll stick for a second. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Nope. Fucking. Holy shit. I kind of feel like this one just sucks. And there's not much I can do about it. We'll try again, then I'll switch if this one still doesn't work. Okay, that seems okay. I know, but I haven't had this problem before with these ones where just one refuses to be sharpened, I guess. It's been a minute since I had one like that, so. Come on, wake up. There we go. Yep, and this seems to be one of those. At least I haven't had this problem too often with these pencils, I don't think. So I might just got the faulty one. I might also be, fuck's sake, going kind of frantically because I don't want to not be drawing for too long when I'm on a fucking stream. Where the fuck did that go? Oh shit. It fell off my desk and then disappeared into oblivion. Oh. Across the fucking room now. Oh yeah, so happy Canada Day to everybody. I know you all observe, so, you know. Oh, why am I using a red pencil? Because I'll be lightboxing this onto Bristol board afterwards. This was for fucking around on, so that I don't do a whole lot of erasing right off the bat on the Bristol. And it's easier to tell what I should be, like what I have already traced off and what I haven't if I'm using red. I'm sure there are some people who would. I don't count myself as that Canadian. Like I don't need to feel like I need to try that hard. I'm gonna get rid of these bracelet things altogether. I don't know. Oh, are they? I honestly, I never use them apart from stuff like this. And I only started doing any kind of layouts recently, so, you know. Never really bothered with pencil crayons before this. Never bothered with any colored anything before this. Oh, does that help with the Ryuing? That's what I was intending to say, you know. And the big shredded stuff, like yeah, like it's like the shredded yi. No, he totally looks like fucking Ryu now. I'm a little low. Why not? The more forearm we can show, the better here, I think. What was, oh, this is the cockpit, right? Something like that. Hey, Minnie. Thanks very much. Okay, I think he's got some kind of... leg pouch or something. I could check the end of issue 4 or issue 3. Either one would work fine. Let's check issue 4. Yeah, he's got a couple. We'll just go with like pouches here. And we'll just kind of do a very basic shit for the dead cleric here. Okay. The decision to focus more on flexing him out, I think was a good one. Sure, that'll work fine. Why don't we just go ahead and do that? Let's see, I'm just gonna need some paper here. Hang on. Oh, shit. I am running right out of Strathmore. It's been a little while since I used it, I think. Okay. Have to order some more of that soon. So that can kind of stay to the side for now. And I mean, this is, yeah, man, this is kind of what I was going for. This is basically 2 crazy splashes. So Get your big popo splash here. Get a big splash of the clerk captain getting beheaded on the opposing side. I think that's a good start. Okay, I need my board here, or my light board. It was a tough one, man. I don't, I just assumed it's like, I'll figure something out. It's like, well, no, I feel like I didn't really. I don't know if it worked out too well or not. It looks better than it did in my first attempt, anyway. But appreciate the vote of confidence there. Let's see here. Okay, you're gonna have to turn off. Thank you. Shaboom. And you. Okay. Oh, here. You know what? Let's make sure it doesn't look too fucked up on this side. It's not too bad, really. Like this hand is still a mess, but I feel like I don't know that I can make it less of a mess. So we might as well just go ahead with it. Oh, I feel like I'm losing this a little bit. Hang on. Whoa, shit. Fuck, I thought it was going to follow me for a second there. Sorry. My bad. Don't worry about doing this a bit more accurately when I'm actually doing the inks. I guess we can just get like, yeah, striation going from like everywhere where there's a muscle joining. Why not, right? These almost feel like Kirby hands a little bit. It's interesting. Oh, come on. Why are you straying here? You should not be doing that shit. So we'll probably need to fix things up a little bit when I'm done here. See, again, it's off center now. For fuck's sake, I thought this was, it was okay. God damn it. Well, I might lose something in the translation a little bit with all the adjustments I had to make here. How are we doing so far? Kind of iffy. And Dragon Pants over here. Oh, where was? There's the window. Okay, I think that's a good enough start anyway. Video by David. Oh, I didn't. You know, I keep forgetting to actually check those out. Those David Finch things. I mean, they're working too much on getting fucking videos out. Too busy trying to make snarky comments about comics than to actually like figure out how to draw them again. You know? How was it? What are we doing for lighting here? Hey, Roy. Happy birthday. I'm broke. So fuck off. Where's... What was that tracing here guy? Self in his drawing. Okay, okay. Okay, that was that shoulder. That is one fucking tumor of a shoulder there. Yeah, no, if I can remember, I'd love to go back and check him out, but I basically forgot all about him until I was about to go on the stream here. I put up the link and it's like, oh yeah, Monty put those up. And then the stream started and I forgot about them again anyway, so. It's a bit of a mess, the forearm here. We do have the gloves here that we can at least camouflage a little bit. What's sad? Since you're a big background fan, that you keep stopping in on a live stream where no backgrounds ever get drawn? It is like a big tragedy kind of thing, right? Excuse by Finch before the latest ones were about drawing science fiction backers. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I think I need my O2 for the eyes. Yeah, I definitely want to go back and check him out at some point. I'm not sure when I'm going to have the fucking time to. I got to record more shit tonight. You know? If it's not that, it's editing, it's... I'm still supposed to be doing work, working on the fucking Kickstarter. And am, but like, it's little bits and pieces here and there. This nose looks quite large. Probably figure out a light source here too, some point. Do I get someone to proofread my stuff? No. I'm usually pretty good at catching it, though. I guess we'll find out when it actually goes out, eh? That nose does look gigantic, what I'm looking at here. As Louisiana being hit hard by storms, I haven't heard from Lee in a while, so I have no idea how he's doing. Should we go with like some uplighting, maybe? That might be fun, right? Not like a lot, just a little bit here and there, but like we should be going with... I gotta try to remember the thing too with Popo where he has his own individual lighting. That is independent of surrounding lighting. Did you find anything yet for the whatever typos he thinks he? You got to remember also that he's not the best speller himself, so he might have made that shit up. But now you got to reread it anyway, right? You know, he's not as bad as Brain, but he is still pretty bad. Sure you are, Brain. Sure you are. So is it just your phone that's a bad speller then? Ah, okay, there you go. That is a ridiculous jaw. Are you posting emojis there, Bree? Okay, I can see I'm seeing them, I think. Maybe just you're just not showing on your end. I've got at least 3 instances of you posting smiley faces. Yeah, I've always been spelling. Other things there's other things I'm shit at, but spelling's always come pretty naturally for me. So again, I kind of assume that my spelling is probably pretty good in the issue. Because if it wasn't, after all the times I've gone over it, I would notice it, I think. It's what the yoga pants? I feel like I'm completely lost now. I think this is kind of a Joe Madden mouth shape here. Well, kind of close. It's a little bit all over the place, really, but that's okay. I guess he's just a flat out vampire here now. You gotta have it where when they get angry enough, just they turn into werewolves. Exactly, yeah. I did kind of make the argument that it was dumb. To have a guy just transform into a demon when he gets angry, even though there's no, that's not his thing that he does. But I did also say that, from a reader's perspective, it's completely justified. Just make your guy look as cool as you can. I don't know if that's exactly as cool as he can look, because that's kind of a crazy fucking face, but... I don't think we're going to bother putting a tongue in here. Okay, let me see this closer up so that is a fucked up looking face. I don't know. I think I got to flesh this line out here a bit more, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's that one cheek is kind of sunken in. And I feel like we need more patches of black on him here, to be honest. Since we're talking about issue 268. That's going to take a minute to dry. All right, well, I'm going to take a quick break so I can grab a smoke. This needs to dry anyway, so that works out fine. Making some good progress, though. Ugh. Does mean leaving in the middle of Dream Warriors, which I'm not happy about. Oh well, what can you do? All right, I'll be back in a minute there. All right. At least it didn't drop down while I was on the porch. Should I bother trying to? I don't even think I'm going to bother trying to finish that jaw today. I'm going to come back at a different time. I feel like more of a uplighting that direction might be a better idea. Come up with some slightly more interesting shadows. I don't know, maybe we'll come back to that. I also realize that having his arms crossed in front of him is going to make uplighting difficult unless I completely ignore the way the shadows would have to move in some areas. Which I might do. I guess if I just like light each muscle group separately, that works fine, right? Like everyone has a mini spotlight perched on each muscle. That's kind of the Sylvester way. What if we have ourselves another 4-hour arm in the making here? Probably not, but you never know. Shit, try not to bump my head out here. Yeah, I'm digging that. All right. For now, at least. And it's funny, I actually went down to the library for the first time in a long time recently. Probably like 10 years, actually. So I just like check in and see if they have a graphic novel section. And they do now. And most of the comics they have there that I would want to read, I have. So it's like, oh well. I think pretty much all of it. You know, it's not a fantastic selection or anything, but you know, it's better than I would have expected, I suppose. They got Dark Knight, they got Watchmen, they got Mouse, of course. Find Lost Girls. I don't believe I did. I might have missed it. I must have. That should be a staple. There was also a young adult novel section and a kids in the graphic novel section, which was mostly manga. So it was kind of nice that they had like separate ones at least. Did I ever read Lost Girl? I didn't really try. I think I flipped through it on one of the pirate sites. That was about it. And I'm just like, okay. I'm not, you know, I mean, it kind of loses me right off the hop because I'm not a fan of Melinda Gebbie's art. You know, like I'll give anything Alan Moore wrote a chance, I would say. Hey Lucas, how's it going? But, you know, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna automatically like anything Alan Moore writes, right? Not too much, man. Just doing a spread from the comic. Which I still haven't finished the script for, but you know, priorities, right? Double page spread first, script second. Absolutely, man. I got to come up with just like all sorts of like anchor pieces and then construct a story around it. I think that's the best way to go, probably. I think everybody's doing all right. It's Canada Day. Nobody's allowed to be unhappy on Canada Day. It is, of course, Canada Day. Yeah, no. What else, you know? What else would it be? Like you forgot, man. Come on. Try some double lighting up here. I mean, probably. I feel like probably not, but. So what do you do on Canada Day? The day off work. That's about it. I wonder if somebody be doing. People are probably gonna be doing fireworks tonight. People out here, particularly like on the coast where I am, look for any excuse to do fireworks. They'll do fireworks on Halloween. I'm sure there are plenty of people who do that. I don't drink much beer myself, so you know. Well, I don't really drink any beer, so I guess that's not much. I don't know, I forgot it was Canada Day personally until my son reminded me. Not like with a Happy Canada Day or anything, just mentioned it. Does anyone play hockey? Well, the hockey season's over right now. In fact, today is the beginning of free agency. So different kind of like celebration kind of thing. You know, if you're into the, let's do that. Where if you're into the nuts and bolts of the sport kind of thing, then it is kind of a celebration in that way. Because like there's big like changes in rosters and all that shit. I was watching that stuff all this morning. See, don't tell me you can spell all right and then misspell hockey, brain. Come on. Well, what's our national sport? I think our national sport is lacrosse, which I've never played, and which I think most people have never played in Canada. Hockey's our national like winter sport, but that it's not as officially recognized. I think because we let Americans play it. Yeah, I feel like maybe the title on this stream was a bit of a misnomer in that, you know, it's streamed from Canada on Canada Day with like the least Canadian, or the Canadian who gives a shit the least about being a Canadian. I don't know if this double lighting all works. I don't think it really does, but Some Canadian bands on the playlist? Like what? I don't know any. I don't know any good ones. You know. You asked me to name a Canadian band, I'd be like, okay, Rush. No thanks. Nickelback, I'm good, you know. The guys, what is it? Cage the Elephant? No, they did the Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, right? Headley, I think it was. Some like, you know, one-hit wonder band, and then like it might have only been a one-hit wonder in Canada. They did the Cha-Ching song like 10, 15 years ago, whatever it was. I think one of their guitarists, I mean, he's not in music anymore. And he was actually, when I was working at the insurance place, we had one of the back rooms redone, and he was the painter. I never would have known, except that we had a couple of very young women who were just starting out at the time, and they're like, "That's that guy." I had a poster of him on my wall when I was growing up. You know, like he's painting the back room. Oh, Anvil. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, that's not a rock or metal group, really. That's a pop group, but still. And nobody brought it up with him because he didn't mention anything. And he seemed to be trying to get away from it, you know. It's just like, okay, just let him do his thing, I guess. Is Exciter good? I feel like that's a Judas Priest song. They have an album? Okay, let's take a look at, I suppose, Death Machine? What's a good one to listen to from them? It is a Judas Priest song. It sounds like one. Okay, good. I think this is their most recent album. Violence and Force on their first album is a good start. Okay. What's the first album? Heavy Metal Maniac? I don't see Violence and Force on there. That seems to be on... Oh, Violence and Force. Let's try that one. Oh, Violence and Force or their first album. Oh, okay. There you go. I read that as on, so that was my bad. Okay, so are there rags coming off of Popo's shirt, or are they on? Is it on fire? What if the rags are on fire? You know, like we got to ask the hard questions here. So after this, obviously, Popo is going to commandeer the ship and fly it to meet with the rest of Blood Force at the UN building. Does he wear the clerk captain's head as a hat on his way? Like, I'm tempted, but at the same time, it's straight out of Tropic Thunder. You know, it's like I feel like I'm just ripping that off. All right, Comic King. Thanks for sticking around, man. Have a good one. It would be fun, I know. And I mean, you know, he's going to show up eventually at the UN building. We'll have him silhouetted against some flames. If he's wearing the clerk's skull as a hat on top, I feel like that's pretty over the top. That's not bad. All right, all right. like, yeah, when we're gonna have to do like a cutaway to the rest of the team after this particular scene. When we cut back, I think he's wearing it as a hat. There we go. Well, it looks like you're the only one who gets a say on this one, so they're gonna have to live with it. All right. I guess we should probably do the lower eyelids as well if we're underlighting them, shouldn't we? Just a little bit. Okay, that does kind of kick ass. The song there, whatever this is. All right, I think that works okay. Where's my O2? I guess we should do like a stream of drool there too, right? There we go. Man, they really liked that chorus, didn't they? Okay. Yeah, that works okay. Glad you're enjoying it, but yeah, I think it's coming along okay. Like I wasn't for sure on this straight uplighting here, but when you uplight it all over the place, wherever you, well, I mean, basically wherever you find it convenient, it works a lot better. That was a bit of a got away from me there, but shit, I'm sure we can make it work. Also, those are some massive fucking shoulders. So that went according to plan, I think. Sam Keith did like the giant shoulders, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Fuck's sake. I think we need this more dark. Yeah. That kind of thing. Honestly, this reminds me a little bit of Tom Rainey. I feel like I bring him up every once in a while. I don't know if anybody has ever responded to the name Tom Rainey. I don't think they have. I don't even think he drew all that much. But I just happened to buy like several comics that he drew. And it's like, I guess he made an impression of some kind. He's, he's okay. He's a guy. He's like Brett Blevins or Mike Manley, kind of. Little less, a little bit more stylish, also a little bit less solid. Or at least he was when I was paying attention to him. Oh, my finger keeps brushing against where that whiteout went now. Great way to get some smudges. There's got to be a way to use that. Like put, whiteout all over an area where I want a smudge effect. I don't really want to experiment with it too much, though. That's a great way to just kind of ruin shit. All right. I might. Yeah, well, I was thinking. I think I'm going to call it here anyway because I still got to record tonight. I got tomorrow set up at least. That's all good to go. But Saturdays, I do need to get in the can, and that is another one of the Youngblood number ones. Where the fuck is it? We're getting through them eventually. There we go. That's it. So the 2008 edition, I think. Yeah. So that's by Joe Casey. So this is picking up where Youngblood Deluxe left off, I guess. Ugh, I don't like this art style. All this kind of pseudo trying to be... Oh, fuck, who's the guy? I want to say Carrie Elwes. That's not it. As you wish. The guy who drew like red and stuff. I don't know. There's a few guys who had this kind of style, and it seemed to kind of take off. Oh, we got to have a preview of Youngblood Deluxe. Okay, I assumed it was the lead up to this. Okay, well that's good to know going into it at least. Don't exactly want to discover that during the review. All right. All right, I'm a bounce. Thanks for sticking around, bud. Appreciate it. I'll be back on Sunday, of course, for the usual. And yeah, have a good week in the meantime, man. And happy 4th of July, I guess, when that comes up. I might stream it on the 4th, am I? Fuck. Wait a minute. Tuesday? No. Saturday would be the 4th. Okay. Because that's a great way to just make sure nobody shows up. All right. Peace out, man. I'll see you later.